Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Guys, today I have a really great video for you. Before I showed you a video where I made some juice and I told you about saving the pulp of the juice so we can use that with different ingredients. Today I want to make a bread and I'm going to use this same pulp that you saw me use before. In here is carrots, zucchini, and pears. And this is the pulp that I'm going to be using in this bread. So come along, let me show you how to do it. I'm going to first start, but instead of going through every ingredient to tell you exactly what it is and how much the measurements are, just as I put everything in a bowl, I will tell you the measurements and how much it is, okay? So I'm going to start here with 1 1/4 cup of flour. So I'm putting all the dry ingredients together. Here I have 1 cup of oats. We're going to put that in there. Over here I have half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Put that in there. Let me just make sure I get it all in there. I have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. We're going to put that all in there. Over here is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Put that in there. And what else do we have that is dry? Oh, I have here 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Put that in there. Make sure I get it all out of there. And half a teaspoon of baking soda. Now over here, I also have half a cup of pecans. You can use pistachio nuts. You can use any kind of nuts that you want. So I'm gonna add those in there. And we're just gonna mix this together and set it aside. So I'm just gonna mix this all up together and just set this aside. Now, all right, so in a separate bowl now, I'm gonna mix all my wet ingredients. So my wet ingredients, we have here, this is 1 1/4 cup of the pulp that I told you I used earlier. I have 2 eggs. Over here, I have a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Half a cup of Greek yogurt. Write this down, guys. Keep this recipe. And over here I have half a cup of maple syrup. So let's put that in there. And this is my wet ingredients here. Just rest this there. I'm going to mix all this together, mix it up, and then mix the two together. So we're just going to give this a little mix to combine everything together. There's not a lot of mixing that you have to do to this. So once we mix that up, we're going to add it to our dry ingredients over here. So let's just go ahead and add this here to the dry ingredients. Put this over here. Get all this. Now guys, when you're making this, you can make muffins or you can make a loaf. And all you're gonna do is just fold it in. Fold it in until everything is all mixed up well. Folding it in until all the flour has been mixed in. And once you think you've done that enough and everything is mixed in, then you're gonna take a loaf pan, or as I say, you can use, if you don't want to use a loaf pan, you can use the little muffin pans. and make muffins, okay? So let's get started here. Put this in here. Fix this. There you go. So we're making a little bread here, a little loaf of bread. And we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 and bake it for about 20 minutes. You're gonna test it. Make sure that it comes out, when you test it, comes out clean. Okay, guys. So this is my bread using my ingredients from my juice that I did earlier, which was carrots, zucchini, and pears. So let's get this in the oven. And this should take about 20 minutes. So I will be back to taste it and test it and all that stuff and tell you what it tastes like. I'll be right back. Okay guys, the bread is all done. It took a little more than 20 minutes. It took 30 minutes altogether in the oven. Here it is. I tested it with a toothpick and the toothpick came out nice and clean, so we know that's done on the inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a slice right here. Give it another slice right here. And that's what it looks like on the inside. So now it's time to taste it and tell you what it tastes like. It is soft on the inside. It is not too firm on the inside. It's soft, but the taste is really good. It is not that sweet. So if you want more, you can add some more sugar to it. You can add sugar to it if you want, or just add some more of the syrup to it, the maple syrup to it, to give it a little sweeter taste. But this sweetness is just good for me. But this is just another way of eating your fiber. You need your fiber in you. Instead of throwing it away, this is another thing that you can do. We still have some more recipes. I still have some more recipes with fiber for you, but I just want to give you an idea of, you can make some bread. Don't throw your fiber away, guys. I hope you had fun. I had fun making this. I hope you share the channel, subscribe to the channel, and give me a thumbs up. Until next time, bye-bye.